on this very program. But before I begin, I want to do something to see if the person is going to respond. Just share the program. Share the program, please. Let's start with this. Let's try one more time, please. One more time before we begin. The goat is not responding, but Omoshuneke, we are back to give you some info about what transpired in Ipob account in Italy. As I'm quoting the figure in Hero, I'll be telling you how much is it in Naira. Let's start with this, please. Even though I refuse to put 5 euro, 10 euro, 50 euro, even 370 euro, 75 euro, right? And 50 euro, 10 euro, 24 euro, 5 euro, and 40 euro and the rest of them. But I decided to jot out the huge amount out, of which the 370 euro is supposed to be among. But let's go by the one that I've jot out, and we are going to be giving you the figure. And day is 27th of March 2023 only. 27th of March 2023 and April 2023. And in that April, we started from on the 3rd till on the 14th. But let's start. 27th of March 2023. Okay, February 2023. On the 27th, the former Nnamdi Kanu, National Coordinator, called Romanus Ugro, withdraw 20,000 euro. 20,000 euro. 27th of February, 20,000 euro. Probably it was in the morning, let's say by 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m. When I say withdraw, meaning online banking, sitting at his comfort zone, probably in the sitting room or parlor, or having a breakfast where he wire 20,000 euro that belong to indigenous people of Biafra to Nnamdi Kanu and his siblings. And the 20,000 euro is 31 million naira, 520,000 Nigerian currency. That was on 27th of February 2023. The same 27 February 2023, probably in the afternoon, the same Nnamdi Kanu, Iniquity Family National Coordinator, also wire another 20,000 euro, which is 31,500,000 Nigerian naira. The same 27 again, February 2023, the same Romanius Ogro wire 10,000 euro to the same Nnamdi Kanu and his sibling, who is 15,760,000 naira Nigerian currency. The criminality of Nnamdi Kanu and his iniquity family has come to light. Excuse me just a minute. The same 27 again, February, Romanius Ogro also wire another 20,000 euro, who is accurate 31,520,000 naira. 31,520,000 naira. I want you to be jotting it down. So after this very thing, we come together and calculate this money. I am telling you, within 2 months. And don't forget, it did not complete 2 months where all this money was wiring to Nnamdi Kanu. Now, on the 28th, the next day, the same Nnamdi Kanu National Coordinator of Iniquity Family also wire 20,000 euro, probably when he was sitting in the toilet, or when he was about to take shower, or when he was taking breakfast, or when he was sitting in parlor watching movie. He used his cell phone to also wire 20,000 euro to Nnamdi Kanu and his siblings. Right? Which is 31,520,000 naira. 520 naira. Yeah. So now, on the same 28th February 2023, we are still in February. The same day you wire 20,000, which is 28th of February, Romanus Ogro also wire another 10,000 naira, who is 15,760,000 naira or 760,000 naira, as the case may be. And that is that. March, 2nd of March, 2023, Roman Usogro also wired 10,000 naira as usual. Then you have 5 euro, 10 euro debit. You don't have 600 euro, 600 euro. I'm talking about in the month March, 5 of March, 6 of March, 600 euro. 7 of March, 600 euro. 8 of March, 600 euro. 10 of March, 600 euro. 14 of March, you have a debit of 375 euro. We have 14 of March, but we do not see the details. 14 of March, 14 of March, 15 of March, 15 of March, 15 of March, 15 of March, which is 2 times. 21 of March, 23 of March, 27 of March. Nothing is written there. We have 26 of March, 600 euro. 27 of March, 600 euro. 28 of March, 300 euro. 29 of March, 430 euro. We have 31st, another 31st, 31st into 2, into 3, which is 24 euro, 60 cents, 5 euro, and 10 euro. April, we have April. April, 600 euro, which is 5 of April, 6 of April, 7 of April, 8 of April. These are 600 euro, 4 times. We have 11 of April, 40 euro. And we have 10 of April, 600 euro. 11 of April, 600 euro. 12 of April, 600 euro. 13 of April, 600 euro. So when you combine this money that was withdrawn by the criminal Kanu Nnamdi Kanu Family National Coordinator, is 18,171 naira 28 kobo, who is 11,630 euro was withdrawn by the former Nnamdi Kanu Family Criminal National Coordinator called Romanus Ogro. That is Romanus Ogro allowances. The money is still. We are not telling you this is all money that Romanus Ogro steal or no. We are giving you the money that Romanus Ogro steal on his own. By these 2 months, where you put all together, let's say it's 1 month, the Romanus Ogro stayed 11,630 euro. In naira, 18,171,028 kobo. So I want you to put all this money together and tell us how much it is in naira by plussing all together. And now, let's go back by telling you the very amount we have in naira is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 lines. So as I'm quoting the figure, please use your pen and paper, begin to calculate it. Want to see it in comment section. To tell you that Nnamdi Kanu is a deceiver, Nnamdi Kanu is not who you claim to be. Number one, we are starting with the money that was sent all those days I talk about, which is about 20,000 euro, which is Nigerian currency, 31,520,000 naira. Right? Another 31 million, another 520 naira. Another 15,760,000 naira. Another 31,520,000 naira. Another 31,520,000 naira. Another 15,760,000 naira. Another 15,760,000 naira. And the last one was the one that was taken by Romanus Ogoro by withdrawing all this amount that I'm going to be quoting: 600 euro, 600 euro, 600 euro, 400 euro, 2,000 euro, 600 euro, 600 euro, 300 euro, 600 euro, 430 euro, 600 euro, 600 euro, 600 euro, 600 euro. We have another 600 euro, 600 euro, 600 euro, 600 euro. We do not plus 40 euro, 10 euro, 5 euro, 25 euro, 65 cents. We do not plus 75 euro. We do not put 375 euro. We do not put 50 euro. We do not put 10 euro. We do not put another 5 euro. Right? And another 50 euro. No. We just pick the one I can be able to figure out, because there's how this very teller look like this. So when I finish this, before I begin to discover, there's another amount by the right hand side. So I say, okay, I'm going to call it out for Biafra to understand the money that Nnamdi Kanu and his siblings just took from Ipob Italy for only 2 months. Just 27th of February 2023. We did not start from the 27th of, we did not start from February 2023, from the 1st. No. This teller says 27. I want you to look it, to see it proper. So you can see it. Nnamdi Kanu, but I'm damage control number. Do you see it? So 27. It did not say 1st of February. We just started from 27. So if we go back to 2021 till 2023, some of you are going to have BP. But I continue to tell you, that you must continue to take heart. That what is constant in this life is change. And we have come, without no mercy, to expose Nnamdi Kanu beyond Nnamdi Kanu imagination. These are money that was taken from Ipob Italy within, let me calculate how many days. How many days they took out this money, so you will understand. So if we are saying it, you understand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. This money I quoted for you was taken within 25 days. Within 25 days. That is when they took this money. So if we go back to 2019, maybe some of you are not going to sleep. Some of you are going to have BP. Right? No get BP. What is constant in this life is change. We have seen the mission. We have seen the agenda. We have seen the mindset. We have seen the devilish heart of Nnamdi Kanu, that Nnamdi Kanu never mean well. That Nnamdi Kanu never come for Biafra. You may not understand why we sound like this. These are the truths you fail to understand. In your mind, you see it as an attack on Nnamdi Kanu. But Nnamdi Kanu himself understand that what we are saying is the truth. But to cover things up, Nnamdi Kanu is ready to bribe anybody that is going to accept bribe to join them in their tsunami, to join them in their criminality. A certain video is trending online. And we are going to be playing the video. The original king of Afaruku Ibeku is out, telling you what is unbelievable. That Nnamdi Kanu and his siblings, 30 people, not that they 13 people, they carry out their threats. Just the way they declared the Biafra Land National Coordinator wanted. And they think they can use that to silence everybody. But before I proceed, let's bring you the original king of Afaruki Beko. You will hear from the horse's mouth.
Because of enemy no put down in Bishama. What to do my legislature, more than a bobu, Shiki Bobu, I think what I did in Bogi. Haha panic and Bobu. One name Nnamdi Kanu about Emmanuel Kanu. Now one day Moko, Asla Haga, make you so like Hagabu. I'm not giving you what to do here. To be in the middle of the day. Why would we have? You came back again. You had one of the Kanu made an announcement and said that the land opposite building is accessible. That he himself don't have time for all this kind of rubbish. But look at what is happening in my village. Nah. Nobody's ready to talk. If I talk, they say they will kill me. No problem. I've already started talking. 1978. The father of Nnamdi Kanu sold the land. His own land, 1978. The one Mr. Obinna Ukeka, who was the staff of CBN Bank. Caleb, one Mr. Caleb, who was the staff in CBN in 1978. Look at the documents, 1978, what is happening in my community. And they are using Ipob to terrorize my community. They now change it and say that Biafra is terrorizing the community. Who am I to terrorize the whole community? Because I'm saying the truth. Nnamdi Kanu are more wicked than they are wicked. Himself is the most wicked person I've ever met in my life. Look at his father's signature. As far back as 1978. Look at 1978. How many years now? Look at the signature of Nnamdi Kanu. Look at the signature of Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu signed. The mother signed. Look at the signature of Nnamdi Kanu. Look at the signature of Nnamdi Kanu. Look at the signature of Nnamdi Kanu. When he was a student, the mother signed. Himself signed. If they want to buy the land back, is it not to go and see the son of the man? The only son of the man have. Obinna. But as of today, they are building 2-story building in that land now. As I speak to you, I have a 2-story building. And I told you Obinna Teboya. And I told you Obinna Teboya. In the village, I will have money. The boy is crying every day in my community. Nobody want to talk. Nobody want to assist that boy. They are using IPOB. See the boy. Can you see the boy? Tell them what they are passing through.
Okay,
my community.
I am Obina Ukeka, the son of Chima Ukeka of 6.
This is Nnamdi Kanu agenda. Nnamdi Kanu, a thief. I have no single respect for that man anymore. Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu bụ onye ọgwụ. Ọ bụrụ na ịma Nnamdi Kanu is a complete devilish. If ihe ọ na-eme ọpụta okporunu beshit ka nwanne ya n'odi nwanne ya nwaanyị ka ekpe na-ekpere ụmụ Chineke. Nnamdi Kanu na-esu atịkpa. That is the reason he ended up in the laps of women. Nnamdi Kanu bụ onye ọgwụ. Ọ bụrụ na ọ na-agwọ ọgwụ nke ọma ọgwụ o ji emegide ndị mmadụ. Ya bụta o ji kpọta dibịa na be nne ya ka ebere ka ya gọrọ ya na Simon Ofondo. Agọsizie Ofondo nye ha ka akpọgbuzie Dios n'obe. Ka ndị kpọgbuziri onwe ha n'obe. Akwa Nnamdi Kanu na Simon. Mmadụ na-abụ ekpere na Afarukwu Ibeko. Anọkwa n'ime nga. Simon nwetara 6 years. Nnamdi Kanu nwetara ebibi. When we are telling you that nobody in Afarukwu Ibeko is a member of IPOB, you think it's a joke? You think it's a joke? Nnamdi Kanu is a monster. Nnamdi Kanu is a monster. It's very hard to believe, but you must understand this very fact. That Nnamdi Kanu is a monster. Nnamdi Kanu baro mere Igbo. Nnamdi Kanu baro mere Biafra. Because of the name Nnamdi Kanu, they want Biafrans to reject the name Biafra. Because Nnamdi Kanu was using Biafra to commit evil.
I am from the local government of Benge. I have a land, or my father bought a land from Kanu, that's Nnamdi Kanu's father, in 1978. And now, a fine boy, that's Nnamdi Kanu's brother, and his member, the IOB, are trying to, they have taken the land from me.
If you know anybody in Afarukwu Ibeko, please tag them. Tag them to this very program. Allow them that IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra, are not part of Nnamdi Kanu and his siblings' criminality. Nnamdi Kanu say, Wazirike myself, they were going settling issue of land, going for house dispute, settling problem in the community. Nnamdi Kanu ki iji IPOB amenda Afarukwu Ibeko. Nnamdi Kanu nwa ezebiro ki iji IPOB amenda Afarukwu Ibeko. Nnamdi Kanu ina igbu oshu. Nnamdi Kanu, why can't you leave courtesan a role? Nnamdi Kanu, you are going to 60-something by probably next year. Mana courtesan Kanu gnisi Arobaga ekwa aga happen. He put the activities of Arobaga into a freedom fighting movement. Think you can use the lyrics, the command of courtesan to control IPOB. People like us. Eturasio. Nnamdi Kanu, when are you going to leave activities of cultists? When are you going to abandon this thing that make the university to chase you away? When, Nnamdi Kanu, I know you are watching me. Nnamdi Kanu, you have taught us how to be bold, to challenge evil. That is the reason I have the power to challenge your evil without beating around the bush. Nnamdi Kanu, I'm asking you, when are you going to leave this thing that belongs to youth, called courtesan? You are above 60. Man, courtesan still flows in your vein. I will kill. I will cut off your truth. I will cut off that idiot manhood. I will cut off that woman breasts. Nnamdi Kanu, you still have this very mindset. You still have this very evil agenda. Nnamdi Kanu, if you're not Nnamdi Kanu, these are the reasons you were expelled from university. You don't want to leave it. You don't want to leave it. You want to bring it to a freedom fighting movement, to use it to intimidate people. Who will speak when I'm speaking in the East? No bagger. No bagger. Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu. You amaze me. Nnamdi Kanu, Ibo otome egbum. Itokatazie na anyị na-egbuzi anyị egbu. Otome egbum Nnamdi Kanu. Otome egbum Nnamdi Kanu, ka ihe ji ọbara mee your family, ka ihe ji ọbara mee gị na ụmụnne gị, ka ihe ji ọbara mee gị na your relative, ka ihe ji ọbara mee ụnụ, eji ọbara mmadụ wee bụ n'ọnụ. Why igbu ọchụ igbu mmadụ ji atọ ụnụ ụtọ? Why? Akwi nwetara Biafra, say everybody should come and belong to Arubaga. No Arubaga ka onye ọbụla nọ na Biafra ya bụ. Akwi adịghị ichere weta. We made you and we also remade you to nothing. Let's continue to listen to this audio, please. When we said to you why you don't see anybody in Afaruku Ibeko as an IPOB member, every one of them are on the run. Those in Biafra land in Afaruku Ibeko, they have become deaf and dumb to survive in the hand of the Kanu's monsters.
We have they're trying to build a house on the land, and now I don't have any access to the land. 4 years ago, I reported the case to Zone 9, and which the police warned them and told them to leave the land for me. Now they have continued and started building on the land. Please, I am a Biafran too. My father fought for Biafra.
You are a Biafra. Your father fought for Biafra. And we are solidly behind the Afaruku Ibeko people. All the land has been taken from this murdering family. We are going to recover it back to the owners. Nnamdi Kanu want to turn us to enemies of Biafrans and entire Biafra land. The only king Ezuru Ezuru, is that not Nagu? Who make your Nnamdi Kanu? You are provoking me. Nnamdi Kanu, you are provoking me. Nnamdi Kanu, you are provoking me. Nnamdi Kanu, who makes your father a king? Coming to Biafra land, the Igbo speaking Biafra, than where other kings are talking. Your father don't supposed to talk. Your father is not original king, but you say every other king are corrupt. Only my father. I have never seen a man that is transparent like my father. Nnamdi Kanu, who do you resemble? Koyiri, if your father is transparent. Koyiri, Nnamdi Kanu. Koyiri na Gwoja. Koyiri ni Twase. Koyiri ni Bumade. Koyiri ni Kwafiko Onyaro Baga. Koyiri. Biafrans, you must understand. Being a courtesan, being a courtesan, is not a bad thing. But I'm telling you the truth that is very bitter. You can't hear it from anybody. You know, growing up as a footballer, I played football for years in entire Nigeria. And when I tell you I speak most of the languages within the East and the West and the South. Some people that know me quite alright, they say, Okija, go KBCC. Ina can say ya bakabram ball. Right? So you can't tell me about this thing that Nnamdi Kanu is trying to hide, but using the slogan to communicate with people like us. We understand. I called one of my friends early 2019. I said, there's one thing I don't like. If this man wants to communicate with us, he should stop using, the slogans of courtesan. That Osima Kijakina Kwansia come. Onya they use Kayari Wota Biafra or Mazi mandatory as a prime minister that everybody in land of Biafra we are all arrow bagger, both men and women. Even though we forbid courtesan. The person say me, as you can see, yes, pay attention. And say, just relax here, negiante. I me here was I say me yama and say, okay, igama. Nnamdi Kanu was using that very slogan to intimidate both the former members of DOS and the current DOS. But if you are not smart, you will think Nnamdi Kanu is talking to the federal government of Nigeria. He is trying to pass the message indirect to the members of the leadership, including national coordinators, that are going to go against his will, that are going to challenge Nnamdi Kanu criminality, that are going to challenge Nnamdi Kanu deceit, they are going to challenge Nnamdi Kanu fraud. But some of you are there, just you don't even pay attention to certain language, right? He's watching me. I watch him now. Because you know what I'm saying is true. That you are a member of Arubaga without being told. That is why you were expelled from university. And I don't want to tell you your position. But as we continue to go this far, thinking you can use your members of courtes to threaten IPOB in Abia State, in Anambra, in Enugu, in Ebonyi, an entire Biafra land, I have no choice than to on my camera and tell Biafrans and IPOB worldwide the position you occupy as a member of Vikings, known as Vicky Arubaga. And I'm at to apart from those who are smart, that know what I'm talking about. But for those who have, sentiment in their mind, I can't help you. But I know that one day will come, you will open your eyes and understand the fact, what we are saying, that we don't come to forge. We come to deliver a message. The only person that is getting the message is the person that the message is going to, who is Nnamdi Kanu and his siblings. They belong to the same group. It says, is the command and age. It's not about their mother and their father, no. It's also telling you about the brotherhood. Even though they are from the same, are you aware that some family, they have different, ways they have some fracas. Some brothers will bring their fellow member to come to their house to murder his brother. But Nnamdi Kanu and his siblings are in the same courtesy. Nnamdi Kanu blended them into it. Haji IPOB net set in the Faruku Beku. Haji court is net set in the Faruku Beku. Let's continue to listen to our brother that said that the father also fought for Biafran war.
Please help me. Is it how a Biafran should treat a Biafran? Please help me. Yes, you can see it.
I will continue to tell you what is happening in my community. If they like, let them come and kill me. Any person who is listening to that idiot, Emma Powerful, on Facebook, is Nnamdi brother, younger brother, Emma Powerful. It's nothing like Secretary Ipob giving us false information all over Nigeria. Leave this young man to make use of his property. Why are you so wicked? You open up your mouth and say that.
This guy says, anybody listening to that idiot call him a powerful, who is under Nnamdi Kanu and his family, slippers. But what about you? Saying na Iboy Ipob. I say Nnamdi Kanu or Biafra. Simba, the Biafra should hold on. Go for Nnamdi Kanu first. You are foolish. Not that you are foolish. You're not supposed to exist as a human being. You're supposed to exist as a tree. Able to go. A ponko. A whatever you see them. Offensara. There's but a bokaraka. I will request you. That is the message coming from Afaruku Beko by the Afaruku Beko indigenes that Nnamdi Kanu continue to threaten. They can't keep silent anymore. They can't hold it anymore and begin to speak. These are the reasons you see you can never go to anywhere and see anybody introducing himself as an IPOB member who is from Afaruku Beko. Nothing like that. Igbo says in adage, na na-esi n'ụlọ wee mara mma wee pụba n'ama. Right? That in English, charity begins at home. Nnamdi Kanu. If you're going to kwado na-abịa DSS, we are from Afaruku Beko. We're the people from Afaruku Beko. Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen anybody that go to Sokoto say we are from Afaruku Beko? No. Nnamdi Kanu no na arụziri Nigerian government ọrụ na nke ikpeazụ a. Now, let's bring what transpired in Abia State just last week here, where Nnamdi Kanu sent his killer squad to go and cause nuisance. So the Nigerian Army or Police or DSS will now finally invade where IPOB are gathering in Abia State, where they have their monthly meeting. As Nnamdi Kanu have instructed his puppet that wherever IPOB are doing an event, they should go there and cause chaos. Ịmakwa na nwanne gị na ọ mara ihe ọ na-akpọ onye IPOB na ọ si na Nnamdi Kanu ka ọ na-eso na ọ bụ Biafra na ọ bụ indigenous people of Biafra no indigenous people of Kanu family criminal gang ị na-abịa ebe IPOB na-eme event mara na ụmụ ndị dị ka anyị jidegoro ndụ anyị chụọ aja enugo akwasị ụnụ go to anywhere IPOB is having event. Go there and disturb them. Hey! Agwabante mante anụrụ. Ebubu isi ya na ntị esoro. Ị na-abịakwa. Ị na-abịa. Mere onwe gị n'afa Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ. No Chukwu wetara gị Chukwu eweregokwa. Biko ụfọdụ ọrụ m ya abịa. Mana ọ na-agha adị ndụ wee kụọ ihe ụnụfọ. Ọ bụrụ na isi n'ibu dị mkpa ịnọ n'Europe. Apụ anụ ọhịa nọ n'Amerịka nke a na-agba ụja Nnamdi Kanu mere Sokoto DOS. Apụ onye nke a ụja ka ọ na-agbọ. Bịa biko unu si n'ụlọ unu achụgo this DOS. Why can't you focus on the Nnamdi Kanu latest deal with Sokoto? Why can't you focus? Okay, also is on the man and care what are not fake. Man, you know, I'm a Ipob in Europe. Ngiga eba. Ngije were ndu shori aja. Ila takutekwu aja o. Ike kwere mmadụ dị ndụ. Akwa Ebia, you are Nnamdi Kanu terrorists. Ebia, you are Nnamdi Kanu terrorists that the Nigerian government prescribed. And we are going to be treating you as a terrorist without no mercy. It doesn't matter you know Okija Biafra man and say Okija, Akwibo Kayebo, Akwaini Nebo one. Are we not one? No. You are Nnamdi Kanu terror group. And you will be handed over to police. And you will be alone. You can never see Nnamdi Kanu brothers present to save you. I guarantee you this. But if you are a man enough, if you are a woman enough, when IPOB have event in Europe, please be to come and disrupt the event. That makes you a man. Not being on social media. Mazi KK. Mazi Shinazamoro. DOS, you have been sacked. No. We want you to come on ground to tell us on that very venue that DS have been sacked. That makes you a man, not a coward. Now, let's bring the details of Nnamdi Kanu, another act of terrorism in Biafra land about a few days ago.
Public warning to Nnamdi Kanu and his associates. THE people will no longer tolerate factional violence issued by the leadership of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Biafra land signed by the IPOB Public Secretary, Biafra land. For years, the people of Biafra have endured severe torment, extortion, and violence from criminal elements and hoodlums operating under the pretext of taking orders from Nnamdi Kanu. Throughout this period of systemic terror, Nnamdi Kanu, despite regular access to his legal team and visitors, has failed to issue a single, definitive public disclaimer to dissociate himself from these destructive elements. While Kanu was the leader of this movement, leadership exercised extreme patience and defended him under the assumption of institutional unity. That shield is gone. Following his official suspension, a necessary action taken to preserve the structure and integrity of the struggle, there is no longer any reason to protect him from the consequences of actions done in his name. Kanu himself established the precedent of enforcing the group's oath and code of conduct by removing those who deviated. He must now respect the same organizational discipline. This statement serves as a final, unequivocal warning to Nnamdi Kanu and anyone aligning with him to cause havoc in Biafra land. Your actions will face immediate repercussions. We reference the recent dangerous infraction in Abia State, where armed hoodlums violently invaded an official IPOB meeting. These criminals claimed they were acting on direct orders received after visiting Kanu at the Sokoto detention facility to forcefully oust the Abia national coordinator and hijack the leadership. If Nnamdi Kanu did not authorize this armed assault, he must immediately use his lawyers or next available visitors to issue a public, verifiable disclaimer denouncing these criminals. If he maintains his calculated silence, his silence will be taken as official confirmation that he is actively working as an enemy of the Biafran people, their freedom, and their well-being. Furthermore, we are fully aware of how these internal disruptions intentionally grant the Nigerian government inroads to further militarize and terrorize our territories. Let this be understood clearly. While IPOB remains committed to a peaceful struggle and refuses to shed the blood of its own people, No single individual or faction holds a monopoly on violence. Nobody is bigger than the collective will of the Biafran people. If any further attempt is made to attack our leadership or disrupt our structures, the people will be ordered to defend themselves and strike back. When that day of reckoning arrives, do not cry about the outcome. Take heed immediately. The patience of the movement is entirely exhausted.
The patience of the movement are entirely exhausted. We are no more patient. We are no more silent. We are holding the bull by the horn. Who are the bull? Nnamdi Kanu Ezenagor Ndonachi Ekperima nke Ipob, the leader of Simon Ekpa and his siblings, are the definition of the carnage, the terrorism, the brouhaha, the tsunami in Biafra land. That's why some days ago in Biafra land, Abia State to be precise, where Chineke was gathering to conduct their lawful IPOB activities. A man in Sokoto that is sleeping with Fulani Hess women now, because the men are the Fulani Hess men. The women are the Fulani Hess women. If you don't know it, Nnamdi Kanu is sleeping with Fulani lady, the daughter of Arufai, the daughter of Abubakar Malami, the daughter of Sultan of Sokoto, under Nabotarea, before Nnamdi Kanu will come out from Sokoto, although God knows the year, you are going to be hearing the daughter of Abubakar Malami has 2 children for your leader, your ex-leader. The daughter of Arufai had three babies. The daughter of Sultan of Sokoto has 4. Look at them. 3 plus 3 is 6 plus 4. What is that? Is that not 10? Amujura you 10. 10 amora 20. 20 amora 40. 40 amora 80. Obarafule ne juzu ebe niile. Nnamdi Kanu send his armed group to invade where our brothers in some areas in Abia State were gathering to do their lawful duty, to organize people, to also speak to them, to be very careful about this very tsunami that Nnamdi Kanu is trying to bring to the entire Biafra land. And they say they are acting in the order of Nnamdi Kanu because they pay him a visit to Sokoto, where he instructed them that they should go to anywhere where IPOB are gathering in Biafra land and beyond Biafra land and cause chaos, cause trouble, cause commotion. But I'm telling those of you who are in Europe, don't be afraid. You are welcome. I want to apologize to IPOB leadership ahead. Ndị isi ọ na-atụ n'ụjọ anyị ejere unu nga akwa nga Europe bụ a wonderful nga mana ọ bụrụ ma one of Nnamdi Kanu terrorists, we are going to teach them a lesson. If you don't know, if you are defending Nnamdi Kanu at this very moment and you are one of those who are foolish, the same time being stupid, that Nnamdi Kanu have instructed people. Anyway, IPOB is doing event. When the US organized event in Europe, that it should cause commotion. If you know you have land property, you have a house, and your wife or your mother, your brother, your sister, your father, they are not aware about where your property is located, please, before you come to the venue, please give them the document. That will be what they are going to benefit. in the asset of your foolishness. Enugo? So when you are coming, I don't know. Leadership is in an event now. I don't even know event is coming. Event is coming in United Kingdom, but I'm not going to be there. Other one is coming in Catalonia by September. Nnamdi Kanu, hey, Akama. Otena Akama wepụrụ mmadụ ọbara. Otena mgbe o wepụrụ mmadụ ọbara last, agara police si na ọwụ. Biafra Nnamdi Kanu. Ịma ya na-agba anya mkpọ. Ị ga-ebu anya mkpọ forever. Forever. You are going to be treated as a terrorist group of Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu ya na-ebe ọla sị, are you telling me as I instruct these people to go and cause chaos, are you telling me that these people are senseless? They are going to do that? In this modern world, they can't listen to those who are telling them the truth. No, why these people describe them as Nnamdi Kanu zombies. Biafrans, now this audio that I played before is about 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Let's analyze it bit by bit, grab some information, and deliver it to Nnamdi Kanu. I want to tell you, Nnamdi Kanu, I'm sorry, I have no regard for you anymore. You will finally destroy yourself by recruiting people to be invading where IPOB are gathering in Biafra land and in different countries of the world. I know those in Europe, they can't try it. Europe gives you Europe gives you all from 30 years and 80, 35 years. In our at the age of 65. Let's listen, please.
Public warning to Nnamdi Kanu and...
Public warning to who? To Nnamdi Kanu, direct. From Abia State. Public warning to Ken Nnamdi Kanu Ezebiro. Public warning to Ezebiro Ken Nnamdi Kanu Obutu Ebuego, a shameless first freedom fighter that was abducted in the laps of a lady. Okay, so can quote ya. Never an ejida ogono no in wine can ejida ogono. Your own leader. Your own leader was abducted on top of a lady. On top of a lady. Nnamdi Kanu, you are shameless to God. You are shameless. Hey! So this man cannot call my leader before. I was calling Nnamdi Kanu my leader. I'd been blind by then. I was not blind, but because of the name Biafra. Biafra is like I win a jackpot. It's not my fault. A man that was abducted in the laps of a young lady and brought to Nigeria. Shame. Nnamdi Kanu claimed to be intelligent man, right? If Nnamdi Kanu is intelligent, by now Nnamdi Kanu supposed to be hiding his ugly face for shame. Because Nnamdi Kanu brought a complete damage to a freedom fighting movement all over the world. Nobody that has fought for freedom that was abducted in the laps of a lady on top of a woman. No. Nnamdi Kanu is the first and it will be the end. Nnamdi Kanu is the first and it will be the last. Because every freedom fighter are scared of one thing. Number one, women. Once you are married as a freedom fighter, hold on to your wife because Jezebels are in our midst. And government can penetrate Jezebel at any time to apprehend you. You don't know? Hold on to your wife. Nnamdi Kanu decided to hold on to prostitute. In East Africa. Or wherever you want in East Africa. Ethiopia, Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, or travel quite from that place, in West Africa. And let me go to this country that say they are not even West Africa, they are not even Africa, called Kinved, that speak Portuguese. Whoa, 3 side chic. Bought 3 apartments for the 3 side chic. Hey, Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu, emereganya for wine. Who did this to you? That you don't see anything under the skirt without grabbing it. And look at where it has landed you. I am a leader of indigenous people of Biafra all over this planet. I lead them. I am Nnamdi Kanu. Nwanyi ka eji jide gị nwanyi ka eji jide gị ordinary woman. No nwanyi unu dị egwu. I fear women. If you don't fear women, you are your own. Because of a lady. That is how the most alleged powerful man who bragged like never before was Habiana Kenya Zuru without due process. No departure. No departure. No document that show the Nnamdi Kanu departed with a British passport to Nigeria in the name of arrest. No. It was just pick. The next you will see somebody with a KCAU or Boraya. Am I going to blame women? No. Once you become Ukunu as a man, believe that what happened to Nnamdi Kanu will happen to you. And the leaders must understand this very fact. That's why you see this very leadership. They don't send any woman. I won't pay me to sell a crew. I'm back me. Can't I cause a problem? Can't I cause a problem? I'm going to ask hey, ndo tu Nnamdi Kanu. Ono hapo kanu mwanya aka. Onugo. Wakaye mere Nnamdi Kanu afọ mege.
His associates, THE people will no longer tolerate factional violence issued by the leadership of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Biafra land signed by the IPOB Public Secretary, Biafra land for years. The people of Biafra have endured severe torment, extortion.
The people of Biafra land has endured torture, torment, and extortion. From who? From a Berima, Ezebiro Ken, Nnamdi Kanu. A man that has no control. The only thing that controls Nnamdi Kanu is this thing under his 2 legs. The only thing that controls Nnamdi Kanu. Oh yeah. We have men like that. But if they don't take time, they will end up the way Nnamdi Kanu end up. They should learn for what happened to Nnamdi Kanu. Once you are married, stay away from women, whether single or married, because they can use married women to track you down. By then, you will finally end up like Nnamdi Kanu. Protest here. Nnamdi Kanu we mara. Niye rapotara Nnamdi Kanu bi ike. No, something under the skirt. Nnamdi Kanu, the mother was the one in charge of Biafra land finance. The mother was in charge. But the mother is not a member of IPOB according to Nnamdi Kanu. The father is not a member of IPOB. The brother is not a member of IPOB. Are you aware that when Nnamdi Kanu was around, the in-law, master prophet, was going to a certain zone in Germany with his wife to go and the zone is called Own in Germany. If you are going to Stuttgart, you must stop at Own. Ghana family meeting, the coordinator now told you, no one Nnamdi Kanu. Never it's not your fault. Because Nnamdi Kanu always threatened with killings. I understand. Don't be afraid of Nnamdi Kanu and his siblings. They are nobody. We made them. We are also remade Nnamdi Kanu to become the most worthless man in Biafra land. Believe me. Today, Nnamdi Kanu is worthless in Biafra land. The only thing he can do is to organize his fellow cultists and call them ESN.
And violence from criminal elements and hoodlums operating under the pretext of taking orders from Nnamdi Kanu. Throughout this period of systemic
criminal element and Nnamdi Kanu cultist member who operate under ESN, under the command of who? Nnamdi Kanu probably is one of the eldest men in Arubaga, known as Vicky. That audacity, that thing that giving Nnamdi Kanu ginger, you think is about Biafra? No, it's about what Nnamdi Kanu belong to. It's watching me now. And we are mem. And we are mem. Okija no n'ugwu. Eba ta na akuchi ụzọ. Bịa ka enwuo. Bịa ka enwuo. Life and eba ta another one way entry. No other way to go out. Akuchi that place is here na. Eme de ndami Nigeria but kwen Nnamdi Kanu na ndị otu ya. Akuchi unina na mmiri.
terror, Nnamdi Kanu, despite regular access to his legal team and visitors, has failed to issue a single, definitive
Up in this minute, Nnamdi Kanu criminal legal team has never issued any press statement on Nnamdi Kanu sibling, even Anoya Ema powerful. Hey, Nema powerful, but Madame Nema powerful, Anoya. I see, Nnamdi Kanu say, okay, for my family, okay, Bumo, Maga, say, Ema powerful, Nama, G. Nnamdi Kanu was busy. Hello, Ema powerful. It's in here again and care talent. Get woke. I'm going to kill your wife and your children, and I will hunt you down. Ema no ibi ade I will hunt you down. Ema powerful, Mama Gigi. Ema powerful money in the kubezoku na. And what was it? Nnamdi Kanu gave Ema powerful a series of threats, but because Ema powerful was a coward, he's not a man. How can your fellow man threaten you that is going to kill you? You become afraid. Ema powerful na told you. Nnamdi Kanu Gebumo, he says he's going to hunt my family down and will come for me and cut off my head. Because Nnamdi Kanu is about cutting off head. Why? These are the patterns of cultism. These are how cultists execute their opponents. And that very thing has already sink into the brain of Nnamdi Kanu. Even to this very age, this old age of Nnamdi Kanu is about cutting people's head. Cutting up people's head. Cutting up people. Agadi nwoke that is going to 60-something years. Osino obuogo bepu isigi. Obuogo bepu amogo. Obuogo bepu ijiburu nwanyị. Obuogo bepu aragi. Iye agadi nwoke na-ekwu n'ọnụ. Alleged freedom fighter leader who thought he can use the language of courtesan to intimidate people like us. No, you are not going to like me. But what I'm saying, the only person that is aware of what I'm saying is Nnamdi Kanu, and is here listening. I'm going to help you up. Oyendu, my leader. Ebutere garusi okija. Sege biangu. No boy intimidation of your language. Ebe belong to ije threatening them money. Oyendu. Ikaligi neme. Ebuzi oke ina agwa ofe. Maka sị na oke ihe amaghị igbu a nọ na-aghọ ka ọ na-aghọ. Nnamdi ka na-aghọ ka ị na-aghọzi na nke ikpeazụ a. Mana dụtụrụ ị na-agha aghụghọ ahịa ya emere gị ebere. Anyị ga na-agwa gị ya gbawanye. Agwacha gị ya. Anyị ma that you cannot change. Because you think in your mind you are the God. We are calling you God. Holy, 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 Nnamdi Kanu is another Berima. Holy, 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 Nnamdi Kanu is another 419. Ebo complete another 419, Kebo. Another Berima. You can decide who die and who live. According to you, I tell you the truth. I don't care you hold my life. Nnamdi Kanu, I tell you the truth. I don't care you hold my life. Go and cut it off. But if you're not the one holding my life, allow me to breathe. Nnamdi Kanu. Where do you send your talk, your fellow cultists, to go to where IPOB are gathering in Abia State? In the local government, to disrupt men and women who need Biafra, men and women who are thirsty for Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu. It can never become criminality as usual. Every evil has an expiring date. Nnamdi Kanu, your evil has already expired. That's why I said in my program, the light is on to expose every your hidden agenda. And you can't stop it. Why? It's too late for you to stop. It's too late. Let's continue to listen, please.
Public disclaimer to dissociate himself from these destructive elements. While Kanu was the leader of this movement, leadership exercised extreme patience and defended him under the assumption of institutional unity.
It's true. We defended him.
That shield is gone. Following his official suspension, a necessary action taken to preserve the structure and integrity of the struggle, there is no longer any reason to protect him from the consequences of act.
There is no reason to pretend to protect Nnamdi Kanu. I stand with this. I can never be part of those that will protect the Kanu's empire, fraud, and criminality. There is no reason soever to protect Nnamdi Kanu and his brother criminality. Why? is both written. The blind can see it. The blind can see it. Even the deaf can even hear it. Even dog can perceive the tsunami, the earthquake evil of Nnamdi Kanu and his siblings. How long will you continue to protect evil? We protected this evil when we are not aware. We defended Nnamdi Kanu where we are not aware. Are we going to continue to defend evil when everything is both written, that even the blind can see it? No. We will not. That is the reason we must continue to distance Ipob ESN from the criminals of Nnamdi Kanu family.
Actions done in his name. Kanu himself established a precedent of enforcing the group's oath and code of conduct by removing those who deviated. He must now respect the same organizational discipline. This statement serves as a final, unequivocal warning to Nnamdi Kanu and anyone aligning with him to cause havoc in Biafra land. Your actions will face...
And anyone aligning with Nnamdi Kanu, anyone claiming a love of Nnamdi Kanu at this very critical time that everything is being exposed, but because you are benefiting from abduction of our own people by autopilot liberation army under Simon Ekpa answerable to Nnamdi Kanu, whose gentle Yahoo always kidnap cars and give to Emmanuel Kanu. Emmanuel Kanu take these cars, sell some of them, put some of them for hire purchase, and put some of them from everyday payment. And some money is going to Emmanuel Kanu, Kanu Takano, Aloy Ejimako, Masolobara, Nnamdi Jofo, and the war princess of Afaruku Ibeku, the one that looked like chimpanzee. Some of the money is being used to pay Achalugo, Paul Achebe, Benjamin Madibo Onyibo, a complete junkie, and Giraffe, Elochukwu, Ohaji, Ostrich, and HIV patient, Njideka, and Ikwigi Ejiro that look like a child that have convulsion. Where John Jadiu Ejiro Nnamdi Kanu for Ejiro na Eyemaya Prokoto. Onyendu big everybody my leader. My leader, I want to ask you something. I know it's very, very funny, but it's not funny. Onyendu, I know you love beautiful women, but I don't know if you see Ejiro, if you are if your thing is going to do. Kenny ojide nyego mmade mmade jide obabitin kweka Kenny ojide nyego onye ndu maka chukwu iji buru nwoke kwuru ọtọ ebe ejiri ọnọ ya bụ na ejiri ọdịka vomit ejiri ọdịka vomit. I want to apologize to our women, please. But now people like Ejiro Achalugo. Achalugo is good a little bit. No, Ike. Ike Achalugo tabra tabo. Ike Achalugo tabra tabo. wee bụrụzie all disease nọ n'ukwu ya. Mana nke ejiro bụ na ejiro ojoro ọ dị onwe ya na-akpọ ugly, nke a ga na-akpọ ugly mucheshe. Ị na-anụ maka asị gị hey, when you give birth, people will come to the hospital to come and see your wife, or people will come to your house. They are back. Oh, they are back. The mother of the name is Ejiro. Is the newborn baby Ejiro. The mother, they are back. The newborn baby. The name is Ejiro. People will come to the compound to come and see a bouncy baby girl. According to information, they will come and look. Nobody will sit in that very compound. People will only come and go. They will come. Come and take cola and drink. No, I'm going somewhere. When I come back, everybody will be disappearing. Nothing like celebration. Hey, Chukudinigwe. If we have a music, Ejiro like that. Ejiro. Yeah, I know he was having an affair with somebody. I don't want to call the name. Yeah, when the time comes, I'm going to be calling the name. Ejiro Galishumokela Ipob. Anybody supporting Nnamdi Kanu now, go and check them. You understand what I'm talking about. The day I'm going to expose the person that Ejiro was having an affair with, you are going to be shocked. The time is coming. But let's continue to listen to the warning given to Nnamdi Kanu direct.
Immediate repercussions. We reference the recent dangerous infraction in Abia State, where armed hoodlums violently invaded an official Ipob meeting. These criminals claimed they were acting on direct orders received after visiting Kanu at the Sokoto detention facility.
They were acting on direct order given to them by Ken Nnamdi Kanu. Okwu ọzọ eme ọzọ, eze na-aghọrị ndị ọ na-achị. An hero worshipper who claimed to be sent
to forcefully oust the Abia national coordinator and hijack the leadership.
When we are telling you that Nnamdi Kanu was calling people in Biafra land, Okija, why are you doing this? Nnamdi Kanu is desperate. Because the only thing that Nnamdi Kanu believes that will guarantee his freedom is Ipob being destroyed and Biafra struggle being destroyed. Not put on hold, no. Bring it down. That is the two things he gives to the leadership. He said to Mazi the head of the Directorate of State, is one Chineke, a gentleman by nation. He said, bring down Radio Biafra, bring down BTV, bring down actual media, every platform that belongs to Ipob, including individual platform, and stop Ipob event. Let everybody go back. When I come, we will start afresh. Only one day brokers, these senseless people are going to gather. That was what Nnamdi Kanu had in his mind. Why he said, only one brokers, we are going to gather. Meaning Nnamdi Kanu was looking at us like people that has no sense, that can't reason. And he said to Mazi Sanwo-Olu, our GOC, Udasu number, and your number, tell this Eastern Security Network member to lay down their weapon or hand over them to the governors and the Igwes. And this very action of Nnamdi Kanu trigger these very men who have understand that many are being slaughtered, many are languishing in prisons, many are in their grave crying, that their life cut short. That is how they become enemy of Nnamdi Kanu. That is why you begin to hear some nonsense slogan. They don't obey Nnamdi Kanu. They don't take instruction from Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu has given them instruction. They don't take it. They don't want to listen to what he's saying. But Nnamdi Kanu told them don't call to any program and say that I instructed them to collapse IPOB and hand over ESM to the governors and the Igwes. The Biafrans are going to turn against me and my household. This statement was coming from Nnamdi Kanu, the original Ibirima himself, where Simon Ekwan learned from. Let's continue to listen, please.
Nnamdi Kanu did not authorize this armed assault. He must immediately use his lawyers or next available visitors to issue a public, verifiable disclaimer denouncing these criminals. If he maintains his calculated silence, his silence will be taken as official confirmation that he is actively working as an enemy of the Biafran people, their freedom, and their well-being. Furthermore, we are fully aware of how these internal disruptions intentionally grant the Nigerian government inroads to further militarize and terrorize our territories. Let this be understood clearly. While IPOB remains committed to a peaceful struggle and refuses to shed the blood of its own people,
IPOB leadership refused to share any Biafran blood for the sake of he-goat called Nnamdi Kanu. A complete he-goat. That is how they become enemy of Nnamdi Kanu. Because they don't want to cause commotion in Biafra land. That is why they say, let's organize prayer for Simon and Nnamdi Kanu. That is how they organize the prayer 2022. June, either 22 or 23. Why? No. The leadership, they are not ready to make the land of Biafra ungovernable. They don't want to do it. Okay, my in-law. Don't go to Finland. I'll say, yes, sir. Come to Biafra land. And you people are going to conduct a prayer for me and Simon Eba. But go to European rep. Tell European rep that Chukwu Abiyama tell you that Nnamdi Kanu will be coming out in 3 months' time. And Abiyama show you in the vision to go and lay altar for Nnamdi Kanu. So when he come outside, he will not be preaching from the altar. So Biafra will come. Pastor Warrior. Woo! I am a double pastor in this struggle. I am a pastor, Brogon Nnamdi Kanu, or a criminal pastor, or a thief, or a deceiver, or a liar. Pastor Warrior is part of the criminal pastors you have. The coming in-law of Nnamdi Kanu. Who formulates vision. He know the mission, but he forged it. That Abiyama said to him, go and conduct a whatever for Nnamdi Kanu. He will be coming out in 3 months. In the mind of Pastor Moyo, that the mission he embarked on was given to him by the in-law to be called Nnamdi Kanu.
Single individual or faction holds a monopoly on violence. Nobody is bigger than the collective will of the Biafran people. If any further attempt is made to attack our leadership or disrupt our structures, the people will be ordered to defend themselves and strike back. When that day of reckoning arrives, do not cry about the outcome. Take heed immediately. The patience of the movement is entirely exhausted.
The patience of this global movement is entirely exhausted. And Nnamdi Kanu must understand this very fact, this very truth. Let's bring one of men that are respected in East Africa to the program. And he's talking about Nnamdi Kanu.
Once you treat people like God for too long, they begin to think that they are God. People in position of leadership must always be reminded you are not the best of us. History has no shortage of monsters who started well. If you look at Hitler in his early days, perhaps he was not the Hitler.
Holy, 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 Nnamdi Kanu. It's another perima, holy, 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 Nnamdi Kanu. It's another fajona. Holy, 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 Nnamdi Kanu. It's another Pajasika. Holy, 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 Nnamdi Kanu. It's another fajona. It says once you treat people as a God, they begin to feel on top of the world. Let's bring you another criminal gang of Nnamdi Kanu and his siblings, including the legal team known as Aloy Jimako, the grass cutter, and the current ADC House of Assembly member, House of Rep member, called Maxwell Obara. Nnamdi Kanu say, everybody go into politics. That now I discover why we do not restore Biafra. I never know that I was doing mistakes since. Let's go into politics now.
Official statement from the Eastern Security Network, ESN. Strong warning.
Do you know why these people are foolish? Eh? Let me tell you, I don't know. Nnamdi Kanu, you are watching this program. Everybody know that this attire on this video, this very attire, watch it carefully. This very attire is the attire of Liberation Army. Nnamdi Kanu continue to present them as the Eastern Security Network. That is when I discovered that Nnamdi Kanu don't even have anything upstairs. Who is sending requests? Who is sending request? Let me bring you up. Biafra first son. Let me bring you up. This. Eh? So when I understand that Nnamdi Kanu don't even have anything. He don't even have anything in terms of to strategize, right? Because everybody know that ESN, they not dress up like this, right? Look at the attire proper. Biafra first son, I've already accepted your request. So join the program. Biafra first son. The line is open. If you want to call into the program, the line is open. Call into the program and air your view. Please, if you are in opposition, don't be afraid. It's called question and answer. When you ask me, I will answer you. When I ask you, you answer me without beating around the bush. Biafra first son, send your request back, please.
Official statement from the Eastern Security Network, ESN. Strong warning to all those sabotaging the IPOB code of conduct. The Eastern Security.
True warning, those sabotaging the IPOB code conduct. Hey, Nnamdi Kanu, I want to know where this man. I'm not where this man. I'm on the money there with a pacha idea in IPOB Jinaga. That Mazi, send your request back. Biafra first son. Okay. When you are ready, send your request back, please. I want you to pay attention. And then Nnamdi Kanu damage control. Look at it proper. Is it the attire of ESN? Is it the attire of ESN? And what I want to guarantee you now, I believe IPOB intelligence units are watching. Both those in Asia, those in Europe, those in Africa. Please go to Methuselah platform. You are going to see Methuselah calling them ESN. Go to Achalugo. Go to Paul Achebe. go to Madabugo, go to Darlington, go to Njideka HIV, go to Ejiro, Kenashaw, IIB. But you can't see this post in Memekano, Alabajiri, Abino, Kaya. You can't see this post in Kanu Takano platform. You can't see this post in Aloye Jimako. You can't see this post in Master Obara. You can't see this post in Nemeke Jofo. But you can see this post in this wayward Mumu.com zombie who believe Nnamdi Kanu giving them $500 every month. They can post anything. And the funny part are those that reside in Western world. For example, Sister Metusela Obinawawo is posting these people as ESN. Let's continue to listen, please.
Official statement from the Eastern Security Network, ESN. Strong warning to all those sabotaging the IPOB code of conduct.
IPOB conduct.
The Eastern Security Network, ESN, is watching with serious concern as some people are trying to destroy the IPOB code of conduct and challenging the authority of our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi. The IPOB code of conduct is our constitution. It clearly says that only the supreme leader has the power to appoint, suspend, dismiss, or dissolve any principal officer. Anything the dissolved third administration is saying or doing now is null and avoid. It has no effect. IPOB is not Nigeria. IPOB is not like Nigeria, where people ignore rules and grab powers.
There is a video of Gento the Yahoo that I'll bring. I will compel it. But it's very far away from me. I don't think I'm going to have it today or tomorrow, unless I repair my phone. Exactly the same 7 people. The same height, the same dressing, the same trouser, everything, the same position. The only thing that is different now, that they decided to bring this banner, this very white banner, and put the ESN emblem on it. That is the only different. For those of you that understand the video I'm talking about.
Anyhow, in IPOB, rules are rules. Commands are controlled.
In IPOB, rules are rules. Command and control to tell you these very people are not members of IPOB. He wanted to say command and control, but he's not a member of IPOB. These are fellow Nnamdi Kanu courtists. Abokanema. Omokwando otu ya ndị otu ya amụ ya. Ọkwa ha ka ebiri egbe ha. Ọkwa ha bụ Liberation Army under Simon Eba. Ọkụrụ n'afọ. Now, another one. Let me bring another one to you. Another one. This one claimed to be Abia State. Look at it. Look at it. They claim to be Abia State chapter. Nsobodio.
Biafra. Yes, sir. This is Eastern Security Network. Abia South Cemetery. Abia South Local Government precisely. Abia State Eastern Security Network stand with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is Eastern Security Network, Higher State Command. And we stand hand in hand with our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, on this day to declare that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains the supreme leader of Eastern Security Network.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remain the supreme leader of Eastern Security Network. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu glass. Glass. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu biko. Ndị yene di ọrụ. If I have more, it was the supreme leader of Eastern Security Network. I was the supreme leader of indigenous club. Hey, I'm here, Jokan. Wow. You could get cool enough to get cocoa. So now the kind of the supreme leader of IPOB, the supreme leader of Eastern Security Network. How do you go? How do you go? I'm here, Joran.
Biafra. Yes, sir. This is Eastern Security Network. Adia South Secretariat. Abasad local government precisely. Abia State Eastern Security Network. Stand with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is Eastern Security Network. Abia State Command. And we stand hand in hand with our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, on this day to declare that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains the supreme leader of Eastern Security Network. We also salute the courage of our comrades that have been standing with our leader from the beginning to this day. And we also urge everyone to remain steadfast and committed in.
Now, when you listen to this video that I'm playing, you will see you have a Christian quarter, church, in that same building. They are having their own gathering. Now, this is another Simon Ekpa activity to tell you that Nnamdi cannot work with Simon Ekpa with full chest. The way Simon Ekpa gather people in the hall are called the M branch because Simon Ekpa don't even know the meaning of M branch. But Simon Ekpa was hearing M branch. He thought M branch are physical, that you can see M branch. Simon Ekpa never know that M branch, nobody know them. But Simon Ekpa launched M branch and presented in the same hall. Excuse me. So, but the thing that baffles me is that they say Nnamdi Kanu is the supreme leader of Eastern Security Network. Right now, somebody is calling me from America. Let me see if I'm going to call you. How do I call your number now? Because okay. Hello, Mazi. Mazi, good evening. I see your message. I believe you want to call into the program. So,
hello, Mazi.
Mazi, good evening. Welcome to the program. Just your name and where you're calling from, please.
Good evening, Mazi. This is a Biafran person. I'm calling from my location.
Biafran person, you sent a request to the program. And why is it that? Is it your network?
I don't know. When I try to, even right now, I'm clicking on it. I just sent a request, right?
I see your request now, but you can go ahead and speak. We are listening. Go ahead, Biafran person.
Okay. Am I coming out clear?
Mazi, you are coming out clear. The floor is yours, and the world is paying attention. There.
Okay. Mazi, Ndewo, for giving me the privilege to speak in your platform. And I must thank you for the wonderful education that you have been giving us. bringing out to Biafrans in trying to inform them is very, very painful. If you truly understand how far our wealth has been taken for granted, how far this manipulation has started, and for someone as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who at some point in our life we could take bullet for. That is why for me, I say he's the most wicked man on this earth, because we gave him the love that I think nobody has experienced in this life. Till today, 28 men died in Afariku in his father's compound, just because to save Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which he wasn't even there. He wasn't even there. It's the most painful part of it.
And Mazi, Biafran's son, and none of Nnamdi Kanu relative, the mother, the father, the brother, the sisters, none of them were there that very day, right?
They were not there. The painful part, Mazi, is very, very painful. And the most painful part in it is that in all of these men, Biafran blood that was shared in that his father's compound, the only name that we can easily remember and record is Jack.
Jack.
A dog, Mazi. All of these things happen under our nose. Sometimes I ask myself, how did you get to this place? Because if this man loves Biafrans the way he claims to love this Biafran cause, there's a lot of things that he cannot claim ignorant of. Mazi, you were calculating the money just Italy alone. Italy is where
Mazi, not Italy alone. Not Italy alone. That was beginning. That was only 25 days. Only 25 days. Money that was withdrawn for only 25 days in 2023.
That was just 25 days.
Yeah, 25 days. Only 25 days. Only 25 days.
Look at the whole.
Mazi, Biafran. So we have the one when 180,000 euro was withdrawn from Italy, 120,000 euro was withdrawn. This is just the preamble. Why we are doing this, for our people not to be offended and say they want to back out, because once they back out, Nnamdi Kanu has won every one of us, and that is exactly what Nnamdi Kanu wants. Nnamdi Kanu wants people to get angry and back out, so meaning that he has defeated us. So that is the Mazi. Go ahead.
Part of the reason he's working so hard to make sure he destroys these DOS is to cover up some of these things that are coming out now. Mazi, do you know there was a time, I think that was around 2019, that there was a time on his Instagram page, some flashy pictures of him, luxury. You could see his clothes in an expensive hotel was coming out then, and even Nigerian government, they tried to use it against us. Even some Twitter space, they will bring out his picture and say, look at what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is using our money to do. That we will even come and be defending him.
Okay, Mazi, before you continue, Biafran first son, before you continue, let me give Biafran son shocking, activities of Nnamdi Kanu and his brother, for you to understand that this very agenda from the beginning was well calculated, and well calculated. Now, Nnamdi Kanu is about visiting a certain country in Europe, not one, not two, three, and Nnamdi Kanu order for the suit is going to wear from the country is going to visit suit, shoe, and all those things that it costs about 7,000 euro plus. And these countries bought this thing. What did Nnamdi Kanu do?
Every country, IPOB have always been responsible.
Mazi, I'm coming. I'm coming. Maz, I'm coming. Now, they bought this thing. Now they can send them address. Who owns the address? Kanu. And this very suit was seen in the body of Kanu after the Kanu got this property.
Yes, Maz, I'm aware.
Okay, go ahead.
So if you see, so this thing is a well calculated something that, and that is why he tried to do what has never been done in the history of IPOB by saying he dissolved the whole US.
Yes,
it has never happened.
But he kept one person.
This is the man that told us that IPOB does not belong to his family. His family members are not IPOB. They are not IPOB members. He told us he only have one house, which he bought, I think he said in 1997.
The Ghana woman, the Ghana woman take it over for me in the UK.
The one that the Ghana woman chased him out from.
Yeah.
The one that the Ghana woman.
Mazi, the Ghana woman chased him out because of womanizing now. Oh yeah, now.
The same thing, and this is a man we reverence so much. This is a man we reverence so much. And now the most baffling thing, well, what surprises me the most is that if you said you are a hardcore IPOB member, I'm not talking about those who are just sympathizers of IPOB. I am talking to the IPOB members. You said you are a hardcore IPOB member. You have been an added listener of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Looking at the activities of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, looking at the things, the events that are taking place since he's been arrested, can you tell yourself, if you are reasoning, just like you can claim he taught you how to reason, if you are reasoning, can you say to yourself that he has not betrayed Biafra? Can you say to yourself that he's living according to the principle he has made us to believe? Right now, and another thing about me again, before they will come, they say, every time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, who have heard from me, who have not heard from me. But suddenly, this one, all of them now believe it. But when the DOS was shouting, saying that look at some of the order, some of this order is coming, they will say, oh, how do you say it's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Did you hear from him? How did you get the message? Who did you contact him directly, or did he talk to you? They start asking for something, looking for excuses. But suddenly, one person that said he can't talk, but when he sees that things are going against his brother, the court case they fight them. When he was started going against his family member, he has to start sending message to DOS. They should go and remove.
Yeah, Mazi, he now know the road to send message to DOS.
He now know the road to send message. But this is the same man. When his brother took Wachineke to court, a lot of message was sent to him. This is what your brother is doing to IPOB member, not just an IPOB member, a dedicated one at that matter. That how would this look to Biafrans, that your brother is doing this to a Biafran? This man kept mute. He kept mute. He pretended like that he's not hearing. But the moment the court case turned around against them, he started sending messages. They should stop that court case. They should stop that court case.
Mazi, don't forget one thing. Mazi, the first person, he said to somebody, now is you man on age, meaning that blood is thicker than water. The brother is the brother, so we are all strangers. We are Mazi,
that is why he thinks in his little mind that by now, even after we have seen everything we are seeing, that we will still allow him and his family to control our finance when they have not even accounted for the finance we have left on their position or based on trust. Mazi, do you know when we started paying for defense fund? How many thousand, $200,000 he told us we are paying Mercury every month. He was telling us we are paying Mercury. At the end of the day, can they tell us what the Mercury achieved for us? Where is all those money? Because it was IPOB, it was all that was contributing those money. We were doing massive internal funding.
Nnamdi Kanu is the highest scammer. Is the highest scammer on this planet. Mazi, round up.
Mercury, you know how much we are spending on Mercury?
Mazi, round up. $200,000
every month. Mazi, Biafrans, we were using it to go and seek for funds. Those funds, all of those funds, we have not accounted for them, and you account for them.
Mazi, round up.
And when we talk, yes, Mazi, okay, let me round up. And when we talk about this whole thing, you say we are paid. And one of the things I want to tell them, the little monkeys, the difference between them and us is that they are being paid. Once their money stop coming, they will fade away. We are not being paid. We are here to restore Biafra. And in this project of restoring Biafra, our loyalty does not lie with anybody. Our loyalty lies in Biafra restoration.
You are right.
I will end my submission.
There will Biafra first son. That is our brother. Biafra's first son is the one Shineke. Our brother from Libya, I'm calling you back. Our brother from Libya, I'm calling you back. Hello, Mazi. Good evening. Welcome to the program. Your name and where you are joining us from, please go ahead. The floor is yours.
Mazi, thank you so much. Good evening.
Mazi, yeah, we need to know. Can them man read?
Okay, Mazi, good evening. And good evening, Biafrans. Mazi, you're calling, I don't know you already in program, you know. So, and I don't know the title of the program of Biafra. Who was your call me? Now, who's in our life? Hello? Can you hear me?
Mazi, go ahead. Go ahead. Even though I'm not there, go ahead. Go ahead. You are speaking to Biafrans, not me. You are speaking to Biafrans, and they are hearing you.
Okay, Mazi, thank you so much. You know, I thank you as a media standing for the Biafrans to tell us what is going on. It's not easy, Mazi. We Biafrans must recognize you people, these people on media. Mazi, I'm telling you, if not people in the media, because really go Biafrans. Really go maka ihe agwara ya wuru ihe anyị bịaziri n'ahụ ọkweghị ọbara a sịrị atọwa ụtọ sisi wepụ aghụghọ ị na-aghọta na aghụghọ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ji amaghị ka nke a kọọ for 419 to the highest order Maazị the highest 419 that have never existed in Igbo land Maazị
don't forget don't worry about one. No black people for 25 years. All black people can have one. Yeah, one have one saying, yeah, go no Bundibo, Honorable Biafrans. Marana ye Jeru no the name of Biafra. And there is your problem.
Mazi, I'm telling you, this man was smart enough to go through the mind of our people, and because we love passionately, Mazi, I'm telling you, we love without sometimes without asking questions and going even when on a way that I didn't good in history. Mazi, do you know that we don't need to research?
all these things is what he used against us. Mazi, do you understand me?
Yes.
Now, can you imagine a 419 here? Nke ka ihe ndị Igbo na-akwu gwa m ọzọ mee ọzọ. Mazi, do you know the funny part that Mazi, Nkewe Nnamdi Kanu brokers. The more I listen to the brokers, you want to work with more and more. Mazi. Do you know that Nnamdi Kanu, all the slogans on the using his program he was using it in his own favor to his own translation.
Yes.
But we the Biafrans was seeing those slogans as our favor. We was happy.
Yes.
Calling him Messiah.
Yes.
Calling him a leader.
Yes.
Telling him right on. Without knowing this man was strategically planned.
I am Nnamdi Kanu. If you haven't given message, I give to the living. Or what we have there with a message. All Ipob intelligent gathering.
God, Mazi, do you know that no ever walk alone in this life? That's it. You can I can remember sometimes program now that all the Biafrans, everybody need better information.
Yes.
Since I honestly, it is only information over there.
Mazi, hold on. Let's go back to 2019 ending when Nnamdi Kanu did a certain broadcast where people were calling in. Our brother from Malaysia, I think Malaysia calling that begin to give information how many Biafrans that Emmanuel Kanu has defrauded in the name of giving them visa. The lowest person there was 5 million. The brother talk about, he said they are more than 100 in number. And the lowest money is 5 million, 7 million, 6 million, 8 million, 10 million. So in that very broadcast, we were expecting Nnamdi Kanu to give order to his brother Emmanuel. Return those people money immediately. You can't defraud innocent Biafrans who are suffering to leave Biafra to seek for a Ghanaian passport for different countries of the world, defrauding them. Let's assume is 5 million times 100 people. Mazi, that is the reason they can both come to people's village, pay police. Nnamdi Kanu is working with Nigerian government, even right from time, but he pretended to be their enemy.
Mazi, do you know that things they would tell me and aware that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Brazil so much money, so much opportunities. He used it against us, including his own brothers.
Mazi, listen. Mazi, look at Mazi, hold on. Mazi, hold on. Look at their business. Look at their business. Any victim of Nnamdi Kanu, he will share with his siblings. Any victim of Emmanuel will share with Nnamdi Kanu and his brothers, siblings. Any victim of Kanu, they will share among themselves. But Nnamdi Kanu has the lion's share. Even though Emmanuel, the money that Emmanuel collected from these people who are definitely they are more than 100, by telling them he's going to give them visa and they are paying money for visa, pay for ticket. The different Nnamdi Kanu also get. Do you hear Nnamdi Kanu talk about that anymore? No. Even the person that called in, the way Nnamdi Kanu pretended with that our brother, I understand. But now it's very clear that Yenda and Arobo or Characha, Bute, or Characha, Bute, KBC, Butia, or Bonaka Dibu, which I can carry since Subadia. Now we Izukaman and Neji, blood is thicker than water. So expecting Nnamdi Kanu to come outside now, to tell you Kanu Takanu is wrong. You are wasting time because why? He has already told Allah Yujimaka and Maswe that anybody exposing his brother for their criminality, that is not going to forgive them. That will tell you is standing with them, consort. If a man will go to this extent by stopping the money that is being given to the son for the education and upkeep, that will tell you that this very man is heartless. According to his slogans, I don't give a dime about you. And indeed, he has never given a dime about any Biafra. It doesn't matter whether you are the wife, whether you are the son. The only people he give a dime about are his siblings. That is the reason they say Izukaman and Nijo. Mazi, go ahead.
Mazi, can you imagine? Mazi, do you know that these people are criminals? As you explain, Mazi, here you could now see is nothing but the truth.
Mazakas, I'm going to call you back, Mazakas. Mazakas, I'm going to call you back.
You did not show me evidence. Mazi, this defraud, these people, they have like a group of company behind Mazi. That he group his family with this car snatching, as you explained, they share these siblings snatch because they have gods with the man who can cover them up and do everything. Mas, do you know that they say, show me your friend, I will show you who you are.
You're right.
So this is Simon Epa. Simon Epa was defraud many people also for this visa of a thing.
Yes.
You remember?
Yes.
You remember? The same thing. A lot of our brothers in Finland with Simon Epa defraud for visa. But how we take up? What do you mean? How we take the money? How can come? Okay,
yeah.
The same thing.
There, round up. Let's speak for that, please.
Thank you very much. Mazi, I must tell you that we are moving forward.
No.
The truth is open. Our people, Biafrans, have understand the style of this Mazi. Mazi, if you go to the media, you will see that Mazi already in the hour. How we have a machari Sokoto DOS back there. Biafrans are not going. These people, they are secret.
No.
Not very clear.
No.
Biafrans. Thank you, Mazi, for your work.
Thank you.
All the media.
No, thank you, Mazi. Thank you. This is one of our brother who paid monthly dues for years in Germany, and he was deported. He's on the way back to Europe. He's in Libya now, after paying Biafra Defense Fund and the rest of them. Kanu in Libya with his family now. He's not coming back with his family. So to tell you the damage that Nnamdi Kanu has done, that the only way to pay Nnamdi Kanu back is to restore Biafra, so Nnamdi Kanu will come and pay for his atrocity. Because Nnamdi Kanu did commit evil in our land. Nnamdi Kanu want to take the dead of innocent Biafra for nothing. They want to mock those who were killed in Ipob, Iguacha, Aba High School, the junction of Afaruku to the house of Nnamdi Kanu father. Nnamdi Kanu see their death as nothing. The only way that we will do is to make sure we restore Biafra, to put smile on these innocent Biafrans who were dying in their sick bed, crying for one thing: don't disappoint us. Make sure you give us Biafra, that the only thing that will put smile on their face in the spiritual world where they are going is Biafra. Mazi Akas, I'm calling you back once again. Mazi, welcome to the program. Please just go ahead and introduce yourself to Biafrans and lovers of Biafrans. The floor is yours, Mazi. Mazi, are you hearing me?
Yes,
go ahead.
Mazi, I am just pumping in and I saw that you're online. I just waited to listen, at least up to 30 minutes now I'm watching. Fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, my name is Mazi Akas. Mazi, the reason why I called on this program, where this thing is really killing me, is about our finance. Believe me, this finance, this our money that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and these siblings of iniquity sign fund is where this thing is paying me. I'm not even saying that we should go and restore Biafra before this man will tell us
I want this man to come out today to tomorrow. All the way, he will tell us where this our money is. Mazi, I doubled where I used to keep my receipts since 2015 I joined this struggle. I was looking all the receipts, all the money that I've paid in this struggle, Mazi. I'm telling you, I was shocked. Remember the IPOB, it was when we were paying Odohego 1 and 2. Defense fund.
Mazakas, Ego Dozo 1 and 2. Omorobo Dozri.
So Mazi, I look at all the money that I have paid, and I'm so pained. Those that didn't contribute on this struggle will not understand why we are pained. How can Kanu get us? The same man who told us that my family is not holding any post in IPOB. Kanu is not IPOB. What to retire to me? I get America, so IPOB does not belong to me. It doesn't belong to my family. But the same man, when your mother was alive, all you want to take care of IPOB finance and Biafra land. I been here, you want that you get on us again. See, no one gets all money must go to Germany. Mazi, do you know that even those days, even one drop coordinator, see, even your own comrade will see legal life. Are they call no matter routine? You don't need to, all you need is to contribute. Don't ask how the money is being used. You begin to wonder. Who is one only see knows what he's doing. He's making sure we're being all over the world. Very soon we'll wake up, sleep in Nigeria and wake up in Biafra land again. You see why we are pained. You see why our own personal one, General Boringo. My second son, I can't that was when IPOB also was planning Martin Nalikado visitation here in Austria. That was 2018 to 2019. Because of Corona, the event didn't work. It was cancelled.
Mazakas, let me comment. Mazi, during the father and the mother burial, I hope you pay the levy, right?
And
Mazi, there is a reason I ask this because some Efulefu will call me. Okija, are you telling me that Nnamdi Kanu is not doing any business? He doesn't have any business in UK. I thought they don't have any business. When IPOB begin to fetch money like never before, Nnamdi Kanu keep working as an agent and a baba. And Nnamdi Kanu was dependent in IPOB funds. Mazi, go ahead.
Mazi, anybody that is asking you that question, did they not know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was receiving salary from IPOB? He was not working because they put him on salary because of the work he's doing.
Mazi, all 10,000 pounds. All 10,000 pounds every month. 10,000 pounds every month.
He was on salary. Uchemofo was on salary.
Yeah, Uchemofo is about 4,500 pounds. Kanu was about 5,000 euros. Nenya 5,000 euros. Master Prophet and his wife 4,000 euros.
Mazi, in the corner, I don't know woman, family.
We are paying for lobby. We are spending too much money for lobby. We are spending too much money for lobby. Mazi,
before God and man, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that is his own life, priority.
Yes.
Life. He can
yes.
He want to follow Ringo.
Yes.
But not not with our money, not with the blood money.
Mazi, it's very difficult that you make your own money by yourself, whether you won probably lotto. You can't go to East Africa. In Ethiopia, you have 3 prostitutes. You buy apartment for the 3 prostitutes in the same capital, probably in different locations. You also travel to Kenya. You got married to a one woman, one lady there. You also have another 3 prostitutes at the same another corners. You also buy apartment for there. You also go to Rwanda. You also establish another 3 Achago. You go to Tanzania. You establish another 3 Achago. You go to Kinvet. You have 4. You go to Seychelles. You have 4. Mazi. Mazi,
I'm pained very seriously. And believe me, I'm pained. If not because of this man who stood even after all the blackmail, when they gave to this man. This man was not killed in Kenya. Because this man won in Kenya.
No member of US that is going to escape.
Nobody's going to believe them. Who's going to believe this man?
Mazi, we all believe in Nnamdi Kanu siblings. Every one of us will believe anything that the sibling says. That US sold Nnamdi Kanu to be killed. They collected billions of dollars. Don't you see where Samanepa was described, displaying some tellers? How Mazi Shikedozim, how the federal government wired the money. How Mazi Shinasamodu to travel to Abuja with private jets. They took him to Abia State. How Mazi Ofoma travel there to Abuja, they're giving Ghana was go. Who provided those things with their names? The federal government of Nigeria. Within Nnamdi Kanu.
It's so painful that the man people looked up to, even when the enemy want to blackmail him, but bring out the picture of him and his wife in their honeymoon. I saw some picture with my own wife, taken on social media. I haven't known your man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you the truth. I'm not lying.
Yes, we are right.
One of our brother, I hope to told you. The only will take you back. So for you to see the level. Man would have this one. The only man gave you money open.
Mazi, let me tell you why we fall victim, why we remain very cold with Nnamdi Kanu activities of fraud. As I am live, Nnamdi Kanu will be on live on audio on Radio Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu will use about 3 phones to be giving himself all kinds of names, and with the media and writers will pick it up. Before you know, within 1 week, that name will become automatic to the name of Nnamdi Kanu. Like Omadike was given to Nnamdi Kanu by Nnamdi Kanu himself. Like Supreme Leader was given to Nnamdi Kanu by Nnamdi Kanu himself. Because why? Mazi, look at what happened after we discover all social media handles of Nnamdi Kanu, where he answered Shomu. When I exposed that very account, immediately I was live, it was turning to Shomu Biafra. To tell you that all those names Nnamdi Kanu answer, yeah, Jackie, we are not aware. Oh no, Kona Zanana, Ono Chukwebuka, just go and follow Ono Chukwebuka Facebook. Is the current new account of Nnamdi Kanu.
Mazi, do you know where this man, all my cases are fighting because this man will try and find out.
Mazi, if somebody say he's studying you people for 25 years, Mazi, don't forget that study say he's studying black people. He was not talking about Ghana. He was not talking about Yoruba. He was not talking about House of Fulani. He was talking about people from the East, the old Eastern region that he studied us for 25 years. That time they expelled him from university in the East, which is in Soka. and he was taken to abroad by Kanu. Because some people don't know that Kanu is the one that taking Nnamdi Kanu to abroad, including the house that Nnamdi Kanu bought in UK. Was the money, the almost half of the money was Kanu money. So he continued to study us as he was a member of Mazi. He was studying us how to penetrate us, because he discovered that Wazirike has come, also grab his own words. That is the reason in one audio he said, everybody must wait for their own turn. You must wait for your own turn. So this is the turn of Nnamdi Kanu and his siblings. That is the meaning. Mazi, go ahead.
You know, although when he made that broadcast, I've not joined IPOB. When he was telling Wazirike to give him only 18 months, he didn't want to be those that are starting with those days, 2013. And that thing, Biafrans, I will 5 minutes, brain thinking people.
Mazi, don't blame anybody. Don't blame anybody.
This is why, Mazi, do you know that this is the reason why you must see what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done? I mean, because you can tell them any nonsense, they will take it. In front of everybody, this guy was telling them, someone did this from Korea. Now, if you fight that, do you know that there are people who contribute that money?
Mazi, if you are saying in Igbo, no. Say, Mazi, talk about professor. This current Nnamdi Kanu DOS. What is the name? Chris, whatever. Do you know that Chris was in Finland, where Samareba declared Biafra? Chris Wago. It was in Finland. So to tell you, people that went to Finland, who claim they reside in civilized world, like Germany, America, Italy, France, Switzerland, Canada, they all fly to Switzerland, to Finland. He said,
these people that after all the fights to exonerate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from the crime of Ipob, these people who colluded together mega here. Mind this thing, I know. Come to my here, very much you copy. Now, see what you don't know is bigger than you. Tell me what you don't know is bigger than you.
Because he was working with Nnamdi Kanu with confidence. He was working with Nnamdi Kanu with confidence.
Yes, there was a word this guy said. Keep that thing recall on my brain. You know, we Biafrans, when the thing double turn, we begin to recollect very fast.
Yeah.
This guy said, oh, Biafra was Rick Hunu. Are you expecting me to give you the Biafra? I don't really understand. So, this guy have heard that now. You can just present Biafra, you do get. Which I come involved. But we thank God. You know why I'm happy that this thing is happening now. Because when Biafra want to go through Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I hear that working come on you
Mazi Kuiguna, he had not separate the palace. All the kinship in Biafra land will be abolished. The only one will remain, the one that was given to Nnamdi Kanu father by Ojuzo Kanu. Let's turn it to monarchy system of government.
The same one who told us that only my job is to bring Biafra. I don't know, when Biafra come, I'll go and sit down. You push your leg to who? This is not.
Mazi just round up.
It's very painful. It's very painful. We must continue. We must continue. We must continue to support them. Support ESN. We are not going anywhere.
Yes.
I will wear the same ornament.
Biafrans, as usual, we must go back to take the recap of our story. And the recap of our story says, this morning you are about to hear me mentioning was wire or within 21 days, this is where all this money was taken. Only 21 days, that is where all this money was taken from IPOB, Italy. Only 25 days, 25 days. And as I'm going to be giving you the details for those of you that are joining the program, we have a caller. Hello, caller from South Africa, Mazi. Welcome to the program. Please go ahead and introduce yourself, Mazi. The floor is yours. Go ahead.
Welcome. From here. Simon.
There, Mazi. Mazi. Other here, more qualified. But I am for Simon. No, Mazi, Simon. Go ahead. Go ahead, Mazi.
Thank you, Wanda. Mazi, I greet our leadership, the DOS. Indeed, the DOS are wise. Because without the DOS, we wouldn't know where we would have been now. Because Nnamdi Kanu, it shall not be well with that man.
Is that?
Wherever he is, it shall not be well with him.
Is that?
Because Mazi, you see, when you look, a lot of people, you see today everybody is castigating, or before now, everyone was castigating Ikenga. Mazi, I'm one of those people that follow this situation or follow this problem right from when Nnamdi Kanu was rendition. And we know how much Ikenga fought for this man. Ikenga, day and night, he fought so much. And Ikenga, when Ikenga went home for his mother's burial, that was where Ikenga realized, I believe that a lot of things, he realized a lot of things from Ifeanyi. You know what? So I believe a lot of revelations were open to him, you know, and he came back, he became mad. Just like every one of us now. We are all mad now because our eyes are open. And even these flying monkeys, these people that doesn't know what is happening, that is causing us online on the comment section, their eyes are not open. The day their eyes will be open, in fact, they will have a second. I'm telling you, Nnamdi Kanu have done a lot of evil to us. A lot of us, Mazi, a lot of us, Nagamiti, a lot of us said, maybe I got all these. I'm telling you. So these people that castigate, they don't know how much they cannot be in our shoes because they were not there. You know what? They were not there. I had a meeting. Now winter, Manokocho, Mahito, I ran a meeting. Kaiga, maybe to support your ESN without knowing that after many years of doing these things, that all for an individual.
Mazi, I'm hearing you. The word is hearing you. You are speaking to the word.
Yes. Without knowing that, all for any line for years, that all family, all contribution can contribute to this family. Imagine IPOB, Biafra land. No, my man Nnamdi Kanu, not control the finance. IPOB worldwide, all Nnamdi Kanu, Kanu not control the finance. You could do finance. Nnamdi Kanu put that online. So I don't want anybody to hear it. I don't want anybody. I hate cabalism. I hate cabals. Because he knew, Nnamdi Kanu knew that if people could talk together, it's me and you. If we are in the leadership and we talk, we can reason and and they stand up against something. That is why Nnamdi Kanu was saying, I don't want cabals in IPOB. I don't want cabals in the
Mazi, Simon, let me give you Biafrans one revelation from Biafra land. During the time we were having our elders, are you aware sometimes they do group themselves, 10 people, sometimes 7 people, as they are coming. They will buy rice, buy everything. They will put like 100,000, 50,000, 200,000 in envelope. And they will deliver these things, the food item to the Nnamdi Kanu mother, and they will deliver the money to Nnamdi Kanu. And this is, so they were doing this thing so because they have different group, different group can come. So if the group come to that very palace from Monday to Sunday, definitely Nnamdi Kanu will be realizing up to like 10 million naira. What is it? All this thing for? So when Biafra come, Nnamdi Kanu will issue them some kind of nonsense asambodo. So when Biafra come, they should present the asambodo. So they will recommend by Biafra government.
Mazi, this man and his family are wicked. Very wicked. Very wicked. I'm telling you, I ain't never because that woman is, she
an innocent woman, Mazi. I've never seen a woman that is incorruptible since I was born.
I'm telling you that is why they hate her from the beginning. Because I believe from the beginning she has all this wickedness. That's why the whole family hated her. Because she doesn't like what the family is doing. That family, imagine that Nnamdi Kanu took his mother, took his father, took his everything away from that house. Because even before this revelation are there, where was Nnamdi Kanu's mother and father? I mean, when the army came to the house. Because what the look question now?
Yeah.
So why had the woman love? So why can now order the next time that Nnamdi Kanu when the intel early family? Imagine.
Where season them money I'm
telling you. Now that man is wicked. And look at now. Obobas also IPO the Ghana was wicked. Even the people of Afaro, people go the video.
Mazi, that is just a preamble. Afaruku Beko will be coming now because they see what is going on now. That IPOB are not in support of the criminality of Nnamdi Kanu and his family because we are not aware about the actions of Nnamdi Kanu collecting people land, collecting people property.
And Mazi, this religion. I'm telling you. But I thank God so much for the present leadership, which is the POS under Mazi Chika, Tida, Edosem. I thank God for them that I had only here I'm telling you, I so much thank the Lord for making them like that. Because here now the kind of I'm telling you, for being a major program, you will have now on the card that's already happened. I'm telling you. Even that time on Israel. Yeah, but that wall of that wailing wall. That's like this. I'm telling you, a lot of people Mazi planted Judaism today because of Nnamdi Kanu. And they own this revolution.
Mazi, hold on. Open your hand and see. Okpuru ya naanị isi. Ọ na-ekpe ekpere. Isi na eluigwe adatuona. Ọ kpechi ekpere ọchịa. Maazị gaba n'iru.
Mazi, Akwefo, Nnamdi Kanu, most of us are about Judaism and all those things. But most people buy Judaism to go Nnamdi Kanu and all God Israel. Another one now, I'm telling you, Nnamdi Kanu put that from Sokoto, okay, put Amajiri, okay, put
Islam, yeah.
I'm telling you.
Mazi, ọba na oge ebuti ya. Oge onwego oyi nwaanyị nọ. Nwa Rufai, nwa Sarona Sokoto, nwa Abubakar Malami. Nke so na ndị mere the former Attorney General of Nigeria. Ụmụ ya a na-abịa steady. So unu ga-amụ nwa very soon before next year come to an end. Yeah, now 3 Fulani women give birth.
One thing I love about this world that when karma is real. Anybody that tells you that karma is not real or what? Look at Attorney General of the Federation today. Let me hear them. Look at look at what is happening to them. Look at their woman. After which Ipob. Look at what is happening to them. There was another guy in Nasaba.
Mazi, let me give you. Mazi, let me give you details of that boy in Asaba 3 weeks ago. Madi just one more. Now this idiot me who maka Ipob na rubbish. I went here on a live program. I went here since you don't want to concentrate on your boutique business and your content. Since you want to begin to use Ipob to cash cruise, you think it's cashing cruise. Your days are numbered and you can never escape from this very hypocrisy. Mazi, Oruba 1 month to Oruba 1 month. I can see where by an honor. There, Mazi.
I pray for all against this during the time of the Excelency Nnamdi Kanu. No, he's not the one causing them. It is the spirit of this Biafran struggle that is causing people. Yes. Anyone that stands against this movement, anyone that stands against this struggle, the spirit of Biafra will definitely drop them dead. And Nnamdi Kanu, I'm telling you, if you die today, I can't come every hour. I'm telling you. The Nigerian government decided to send him to death by hanging or whichever way possible. I'm telling you, I got from every
Mazi, just round up. Let's go back to the recap of the program. Please, nobody should call in, please. Nobody should call in. Give me some minutes. Nobody should call in next 20 minutes thereabout. Let's go back to the recap of our program. Give you details about what transpired in Italy by the former national coordinator of Kanu family called Romanus Ugro, who steal Ipob money and also remit Ipob money to Kanu's family. When I talk about Kanu family, I'm talking about Nnamdi Kanu and his siblings. So this money I'm about to call was withdrawn under 25 days. These millions you are going to hear me calling was taken under 25 days. Under 25 days. So as I'm calling the money, please be jotting it down, and after we finish, put the total amount in the comment section so the world can see what transpired with indigenous people of Biafra money in Italy only 25 days in the month of February 27, 2023. This is when they begin to withdraw this amount of money. And let's go. 27th of February 20,000 euro was withdrawn by the former Nnamdi Kanu Iniquity Family National Coordinator called Romanus Ogro. If you convert 20,000 euro to the Nigerian currency at this very day you are hearing my voice, is 31,520,000 naira. 31,520,000 naira. 20,000 euro was withdrawn on 27th of February. Either in the morning or in the afternoon. Remember the withdrawal of this money. You don't need to go to bank. You can sit in your toilet to withdraw the money. You can sit in your sitting room, in your parlor, in your balcony, and do this transfer. It's called online banking with your cell phone. The same 27, probably in the afternoon, another 20,000 euro was withdrawn by the former Nnamdi Kanu Family National Coordinator, Romanus Ogro, who is also 31,520,000 naira. On the same 27th of February again, 10,000 euro was withdrawn by the National Coordinator online banking again. The amount is 15,760,000 naira. 15,760,000 naira. On the same 27th of February again, probably in the night, another 20,000 euro was also wiring by online banking. The amount is 31,520,000 naira. On 28th of February, again, another 20,000 euro was withdrawn online banking transfer by Nnamdi Kanu Family National Coordinator Romanus Ogro. That is amount 31,520,000 naira. On the same 28th of February, again, another 10,000 euro was withdrawn online banking again. That is amount of 15,760,000 naira. On the 28th of February, once more, another 10,000 euro was withdrawn, whose amount of 15,760,000 naira, which is 28 March 2nd, another 10,000 euro was withdrawn, who is 15,760,000 naira. And from that March, you have March 28, 5 euro, March 28 again, 10 euro, which is probably it bought something from the supermarket, either liquor, credit, and bread and coke, the debit Ipob. And 5 of March 2025, 600 euro was withdrawn cash. Probably was going to work, he withdraw the 600 euro, right? On the 6th of March again, another 600 euro was withdrawn. On the 7th of March, 600 euro was withdrawn. On the 8th of March, 400 euro was withdrawn. On the 10th of March, 2,000 euro was withdrawn cash. You have debit of 50 euro, 370 euro, 75 euro, which is 14, 15, 15, right? And let's go to 26th of March, 600 euro was withdrawn. 27th of March, 600 euro was withdrawn. 28th of March, 300 euro was withdrawn cash. 300 euro was withdrawn cash. All these are cash. 29th of March, 600 euro was withdrawn cash. 30th of March, 430 euro was withdrawn cash. 31st, 24 euro 65 cents debit. 31st again, 5 euro debit. 31st again, 10 euro debit, right? And 5 of April, 5 euro debit. 5 of April, 600 euro was withdrawn. 6 of April, 600 euro was withdrawn cash. 7 of April, 600 euro was withdrawn cash. 8 of April, 600 euro was withdrawn cash. 11 of April, 40 euro was withdrawn cash. 10 of April, 600 euro was withdrawn cash. 11 of April, 600 euro was withdrawn cash. 12 of April, 600 euro was withdrawn cash. 13 of April, this 600 euro was withdrawn cash. So this money you see me calling at the end from 600 euro, 600 euro, 400, 600 euro, 400 euro, 2,000 euro, 600 euro, 600 euro, 300 euro, 400 euro, 430 euro, 600 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 euro is amount to 11,630 euro, which is Nigerian currency 18,171 naira 28 kobo. So these are money that was withdrawn by the former Nnamdi Kanu Family National Coordinator called Romanus Ogro. And as Romanus Ogro is withdrawing money for Nnamdi Kanu and his siblings, Romanus Ogro is also withdrawing his own gain. Right? So I want you to put everything down and tell us how much is all. You have 18,171 and 28 cents. 18,171 naira 28 kobo. Right? And you have 31,520 naira. Another 31,520 naira. And 15,760 naira. You have another 31,520 naira. You also have another 31,520 naira. You have 15,760 naira. You have the last one, 15,760 naira. So talking about the 31 million into 2 into 4 is the 20,000 euro into 4. So let me zoom it so you can see it. 20,000 euro into 4. You can see it. 20,000 euro into 4. That is the 31,520 naira into 4. So the 10,000 euro is 1, 2, 3. So the 15,760 naira are 3 because they withdraw 10,000 euro 3 times. So the other ones are 600 euro, 600 euro, 400 euro, 2,000 euro, 600 euro, 600 euro, 300 euro, 600 euro, 430 euro, 600 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 euro. That is the one that amount to 11,630 euro. The amount in Nigeria is 18,171 kobo, 71 naira, 28 kobo. So put all this money together and tell us how much is this money. Don't forget that this money was withdrawn within 25 days. We are not going back to 2021. We are not going back to 2018, 2019, because we go back to all these years. Some of our brother, they are going to feel sad. But I want you to understand one thing. You don't need to be paid. You don't need to surrender. You don't need to accept defeat. You accepting defeat, you backing out from the struggle, you are giving Nnamdi Kanu the power that he has defeated every one of us. That is the reason you must stand with this very IPOB leadership. Stand with them. That is the only way we can hold this criminal, iniquity family accountable for their evil, for their money that belong to indigenous people of Biafra. They have embezzled in different countries of the world where IPOB have their official account. For example, we go to IPOB Germany, we go to IPOB Italy, we go to IPOB South Africa, we go to IPOB America, where we have our bank account. This is how Nnamdi Kanu and his criminal siblings penetrate every firm, everywhere we have bank account, in the name of people want to be transparent. Don't dabble into money. Mazi, don't look into money. Mazi, don't look into money. Don't look into money. Chinasaworu, take your eyes away from the money. Mazi Nashi, take your eyes from the money. Mazi Hawaii, take your away from the money. Don't look into money. Work for Biafra. Ndi will happen here go. More happen here go. Ndi with money. Ndi with money. We never know that the man that was preaching this sermon a complete crook. No, you Yasuras, well-trained criminal with his siblings. So the money you see me calling is just preamble. Don't forget that IPOB Italy, very soon they are going to be coming on BTV. Likewise, IPOB South Africa. Likewise, IPOB America. To give you what have transpired in our account. How Nnamdi Kanu penetrate our account. Nnamdi Kanu is a deceiver. A deceiver. Onye okwu asị gị na ọ bụ onye eziokwu. Na enigwe ezie ya ozie ndị dị ndụ. Nnamdi Kanu ka eziokwu nọgụ n'ọnụ biko. Ka eziokwu nọgụ n'ọnụ. Ikuku ekugo anya fụgo ike ọkụkọ. O nwere anụ ọhịa na-akpọ na fon, ọkwa ebu fon ya. Ọ dị ka ọ gbaziri ịntanetị ya gwa ya chọrọ m ịjụ ya ajụjụ. Ọgbọ na-akọla sị ya na ọkịja Biafra man wụ nọmba nọ live. Don't answer that man. Biafrans, I think I'm going to be calling today. I don't know whether any of our brother is ready to come live. I think we have spent about 4 hours plus. Chineke, my advice to IPOB worldwide. Don't say because you are hearing as we are giving details what transpire with our fund, because of that reason, you want to back out. Don't back out. Don't give Nnamdi Kanu a safe landing. Because that is what Nnamdi Kanu wants. That as we are giving details what transpired with our money, you are going to say, no, this is so. The money I've been paying for years. If I use this money to do something, maybe by now, I will build a very wonderful mansion, establish my brothers. That is exactly what Nnamdi Kanu wants. Don't back out. This is now to double your seatbelt and stand with IPOB leadership. Make sure we are moving for accountability, because Nnamdi Kanu must account for our fund. It doesn't matter how Nnamdi Kanu try to promote himself, try to use the message of intimidation in the name of Arubaga. That who is that bagger that will talk when I speak? Nnamdi Kanu, we are speaking because you are a nobody. We made you, and we also remade you to nothing. If you know what is good for you, where is an go? Ezebiro, Ken Nnamdi Kanu. Call those your occupy in these different countries where you have already established them and their household to sell those property and send our money back to us. For peace to reign, because what has in Nnamdi Kanu, if you say that we are not going to sleep, you will never perceive sleep. You will never. The innocent Biafrans that have been slaughtered for the sake of IPOB, for the sake of Biafra, they will never allow you to see sleep. If you know what is good for your image is gone. You don't have any image anymore. You don't have any image. You don't have any image. Your image is gone. The only thing that you are going to do, Nnamdi Kanu, I've sent this to those of you and you sent to call me several times, that if you know our money in the Bank of Switzerland, you have become another politician. You are even worse than politicians and pastors. We know that politicians and pastors are the one banking the money that belongs to the people in the Bank of Switzerland. You are the one banking the one that belongs to innocent Biafrans. Now, Switzerland, you are incorruptible. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I am incorruptible. What will I get in this world? I don't have a house of my own. I don't have any building of my own. I don't have a car. The one I have, people give it to me. Nnamdi Kanu. Who gave you Porsche Cayenne in the city of Nairobi? Nnamdi Kanu. Who gave you Audi that your side chick later took from you? And you also order another one. Nnamdi Kanu. I'm sorry that I'm doing this to you. He said that it's not my fault. You know that what I'm dishing out is real information. You know, you can't bribe us. The only thing that will be good for you, even though you don't have any image anymore, your image is gone. Sign the document from Sokoto and reach out to where you bank our money in Switzerland for them to remit our money. Let's forget about the building you have in Kenya, Ethiopia, apartment you bought in Kigali, Tanzania, Rwanda, and the one you bought in Cape Verde, the one you bought in Seychelles, the one you bought in Singapore. Let's forget about that one now. Let's first of all bring the money you bank in Switzerland to hand over it to the leadership. Because why? The IPOB leadership needs this very reform. Our men who are keeping the Biafra land safe, for the Biafra land to be full of lies, for the Sultan of Sokoto that you worship today, not to carry out jihad in our land. We need this very money to take care of these very men and women that have lost some of their property, fathers and mothers. Some of them, the house have been set ablaze. Now they cannot understand this very fact that if your mission is think you have what it takes to destroy IPOB and crumble the Biafra struggle for you to be released, I'm telling you for sure, you are a dead dreamer and continue to be a dreamer. The only thing that you need to do now, remit the money in the Bank of Switzerland to IPOB leadership. Anywhere you bank our money, whether you bank in Singapore, remit it to the leadership. And if you know the company you have in Kenya, bring the document to the leadership so they can travel to Kenya and bargain with the government. Because since you have 50-50 with your wife, which is our first is your wife, you wedded with the young lady, even though we don't know her. So we can sell the property and divide the money into two, right? We also in Kenya sell the 2 apartments. We bought $250,000 and also make some money there, and also go to the company and also make some money there. The nightclub, K1 nightclub that you have, you are the highest shareholder. In fact, I can call it Nnamdi Kanu investment because you are the highest shareholder. You hold about 95% of K1 nightclub. We can also go there and see how to bargain with Kenyan people that have money to see how we are going to sell it cheaper and make away with our money before we move to Ethiopia, and also do that in Ethiopia before we travel to Tanzania, Rwanda. We have a lot of job to do. This very leadership has a lot of job to do. So make it easy for them. Bring all the necessary documents so they can carry out this very project to see how they are going to recover, millions of dollars from East Africa that you have invested, the money that belongs to indigenous people of Biafra. So for you to see if you are going to also retain your little bit image, even though your image is irredeemable. Biafrans and lovers of Biafrans, I'm about to sign out on this very program. I remain your boy, I remain your son. These are the bottom truth. These are nothing but the truth. What you see today that I did today is just a preamble, just only 25 days where millions, about 200 or something million was withdrawn within 25 days. Hey! Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Idi. Upon everything that IPOB has done for you and your sibling. We remember the death of your father and your mother. IPOB also come to contribute to make sure they carry out, make sure that your father and your mother was given a benefiting burial. Nnamdi Kanu, I'm sorry, my leader. Can we put glass where you are here? Nnamdi Kanu, I know you are watching. Don't be offended. Do you have what they call shame? Do you have what they call the iota of shame at all? Do you have what they call the iota of shame? This leadership you are fighting today, they contributed to the burial of your father and mother. They contributed money. Right? IPOB worldwide, including those in Biafra land, also carry out project by those that can bring firewood, bring all manner of things to support the burial. They are the one you are organizing your courtists, your fellow courtists, to go after them. If they can kill them, they can kill anybody. So let the other one be afraid. They will run away. And they can. Why do you derail joy of killing people? What you started at young age, when you were in university, by now you're supposed to leave what I call courtesan alone. You are above 60. You are still behaving like 17 years old that just entered university. Now they can watch shame. It's not an insult, but moyana or shame. Shame. Ifere. Moifere. Makifere. Bore. And your own has become a complete disease. Biafrans, thank you for watching. See you tomorrow on day one. Biafra, Ndekano bana adirama ndana papa bara mmadụ ọ Kanu as abekana hozo ka akwatusi ọbara ụmụ Biafra mana Chukwu okike abịa ma gị ka nọ n'aka Almost I want to thank you for watching. Please continue to pray for our brothers and sisters, fathers and mothers, aunties and uncles in Biafra land. Whenever Nnamdi Kanu and his siblings and federal government of Nigeria plan against to execute Biafrans, I can see Hana Bahano, Nnamdi Kanu. Of course, I can see Mari Abiano. But I am going to the test when I can see it. The Kanus are testing the vacancy and they are perceived the aroma of the vacancy. I remember your brother, I remember your son, I remember your friend, you know the prophet of your family. From here is the limit. There will be